Oh, Farfanugan, a P0300. How much more generic can it get? Basically, it's just one of those codes where it quite doesn't have enough information to figure out where it's coming from. Where do you start? For me, I had some precursor signs. I had some intermittent loss of power, a little bit of idle issues, kind of just happening periodically and, without warning and no rhyme or reason. Nothing like an intermittent problem that's barely noticeable. So finally it got bad enough to where it throws a code, but a code that doesn't really point me into any direction or where to go. So I usually start on bank number 2 because it's just a harder bank and I like to get the harder stuff out of the way. Started off with dropping number 8 back there, which had a very significant change in the motor, so I didn't think that was it. And I moved my way on until I got to number 4, and I pulled this one off, and it just seemed to kind of like bounce in and out of like where it was at, and then a little bit worse. And then got to here, and fine. I haven't even gone over here on this side yet. Pulling the plug on hole 4 definitely showed some signs of nothing burning correctly. Pulling the plug boot here, I can see that the weather stripping has been pushed up and has not been maybe sealing up quite properly. Not really sure. Well, luckily I own 2 of these, so it's a couple of number 10s. I can swap out one bank of coils, put them over here. Problem did not follow. Now I'll test the high output and the secondary windings on this number 4 coil right here, just to confirm that that's the issue. And then I'll probably just pull this one out and I'll replace all of them, but I'll keep the other ones as my spares. Hey, remember, while you're in here, don't go yanking on these damn things like they're your wife's hair. Twist them and pull them nice. Get something behind here to pry them out real nicely so you can preserve these wires. You have some extensive work to do in here. Take that heat shield off back there and take the tire well out. Number 8, all these holes, easy. Now, not all P0300s are going to be easy and that easy. It could be a clogged up cat. It could be all kinds of weird stuff. That's my mama robin bird up there. She laid some eggs up there. There's 4 of them. So yeah, that dreaded P0300. Do a visual inspection of everything. The plugs, you can kind of tell by which plug it was. I already had a clue. And then looking at the wiring harness, there's a little bit of spot where some moisture can get in there. I don't know what caused it. But at this point, I'd bet the farm on number 4. And let me tell you, I'd rather replace that one coil with an OEM part than to get that whole bundle deal of the aftermarket stuff for the whole ignition thingy for less than $200. How long is that going to last you? And when it shows up, is it going to even work or fit? I can tell you from my experience, probably not.